Okay, so to round out our Monday, week 7, let's have a discussion about beyond Bootstrap because Bootstrap is great. It is bloated, meaning it's a lot of overhead for what we get, but we get a lot, so it's always a balance. But this is just the tip of the iceberg as far as frameworks go. There are many out there. And so what you want to do, and don't use Bootstrap for this, I'm going to give you a link right here and I say 12 in this one because I think, we can look at the top 12. I think we should be fine. So when you click on this link here, it'll take you to a Google search where it has the top, right? So React, Vue, Angular, Seville, Solid, Preact, Astro, and Alpine. And there are some others. If for some reason, I don't think it will go beyond this list. So don't choose Bootstrap. Choose one of these other ones and go research them. Okay, so that's your job today. Okay, so you want to ensure, choose one, again, that hasn't been chosen. And here's what you want to look at. First, you want to understand enough about the framework to say what is its superpower? What is the one thing this framework does better than others, right? So this requires you to actually go to their site, look at it, or also have a conversation with GenAI to understand what benefits are to those, but definitely spend some time here. And then consider, now we're not adding this to your project zero. We're just saying if you were to, right? If you were to add it, what would it give you? Right? So we know it has a superpower, but what would it give you specifically? And this is where you can use your AIM framework, right? To write a prompt, right? That would give you AI help to learn specific features of the framework. Okay. So here's the example. Okay. So that's your post needs to include that. Which one you choosing out of the list? Okay. Don't choose Bootstrap. And then engage with your peers, right? Read about the framework you've never heard of, right? Most likely, depending on how long you've been around this topic, all of these are going to be new. Ask one question or how it differs from the HTML sets we have been using so far. So just ask a question. I'm just giving you an example here, right? So here's the breakdown of the way the grading is. That AIM is 40 points here. So spend a little time doing that because that can help you answer these questions. And it is a quick way to level up about understanding the benefits. Because the question would be, why do we have so many? Well, they must be trying to hit a unique feature that is used today. And even if you don't know all the like when you read their site, well, what does that mean? That's where your prompt can help you determine what that is and give you a better understanding so that if you're choosing it. Okay. All right. So that's your assignment for the last item in week 7.